night on CSI, a pair of Las Vegas dreams were crushed. One of them involved a dreamy Ferrari that got in a high-speed accident, and the other was a dream date that ended very badly. Our Julie Chen visited the CSI set to ask the cast how it all happened.
Looks like paint transfer on the left rear quarter. Clear coat's been peeled front to back.
For some car lovers, denting a Ferrari is like painting a mustache on the Mona Lisa. But that's just what they did on last night's CSI. Or did they?
When we see the show and we see a Ferrari get banged up and a Corvette get banged up, are you guys really banging up these really expensive cars?
Yes.
All for the art of CSI?
Yes and no. And we do actually bang up the cars, but they switched out some of the parts. So we used parts that were already ruined and then fixed them up to make them look good. And then with special angles and special long lenses, we can kind of make the illusion real.
Wait, so you're starting out with a real Corvette and a real Ferrari that is intact?
Well, and then we take out the parts that are intact and put some parts that are already busted up on the car and fix them up so they look nice, and then we crash.
Driving a Ferrari was just one part of a real-life fantasy, purchased for the murder victim as a very expensive gift.
Her instructions were act upset, make up story about abusive high roller boyfriend, allow Jeff to offer comfort.
Sorry, I'm really okay.
Everything was scripted down to the minute. Clothes, QT, car.
If Catherine Willows were to have her fantasy day, what would that entail?
I think that Catherine is not shy of really going for it. I mean, I think that it would be a fantasy that would involve, in regards to a man in her life, I think it would be the ultimate fantasy of having, somebody who's very romantic, very, very passionate, very
would it be
adventurous.
Warwick leaving his...
No,
leaving Tina?
I don't think
him,
so. I don't think so. I think it would be somebody who's not in the same line of work that she's in. I think it would be somebody who's a little dangerous, somebody who's not necessarily, a good
not a
companion.
Good guy.
Well, somebody who would just, because it's a fantasy, and it's somebody that she knows that it's not necessarily she's looking for a soulmate, or she's looking for a lot of adventure and a lot of danger and fun, I think.
And next week, Julie will be back with a special behind-the-scenes look at CSI, and we'll show you how they recreate Las Vegas on a Los Angeles soundstage. No small feat. Now out today for our final check.